Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Sooners will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The 49ers offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
They'll go right back to it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. Open runway ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Niners.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense has its first opportunity of the day. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. The running back and linebacker, I win, but this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. With jet sweep pass. Makes a man miss. He's stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jet sweep headed to the edge. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Now on 2nd down and short. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to keep running. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Sooners are marching down the field. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
How nice is it as a head coach to have the kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in on the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks. Came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different...
He got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Charlotte! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to SMU. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Pocket starts to collapse. Flips it out to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the returner will be brought down. On first down, here comes this offense. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. It's a draw. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, going up top. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Leaves it with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Softened him up with a run and now to throw. He's got the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Here's the handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. To the air on first down. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Charlotte. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Running it to the right. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Off the play fake. Using the quick game. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Sooners will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll try it over the left side. So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave them alone?
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off-play action on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got his man in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. A little release to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
It's complete on the right side. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Sooners will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The running back has it. Runs through a tackle. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The 49ers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking to buy time. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Coming after it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. They try to pop a run on the draw. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the 49ers have this offense rolling. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle in.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Going up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Off play action. Quarterback adapting. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He's right on target. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Give to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Quick release by the QB. And the 49ers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Makes him talk to the hand. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Line getting set on 2nd down. Rides to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And the ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. The offense set for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives.
Got a lot of running room. Touchdown 49ers. And the stomping has commenced. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by a field goal over Marshall. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That last completion sets him up on second down. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his big tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll try to pick up the first. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in front. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the deal.
A third and long coming up here. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Number 88 on to kick it away.
And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They hit him right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.